My secret for doing phone patch recording sessions cheaply and easily. Coming up next on this week's DeWeese Directive. Hey, welcome to another DeWeese Directive. I'm Bill DeWeese from VoiceOverRevolution.com. And just quickly, I want to say a big thank you for watching these videos, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's been growing so quickly. By the time you see this video, I probably will have exceeded 6,000 subscribers, quickly approaching 500,000, 500,000 views. And as far as I can tell, by far the most subscribed to and watched voiceover-related YouTube channel. So again, I just want to thank you for making it what it is. And as long as you want to keep watching, I'll keep putting out good content that you can use to help equip and empower you to build your voiceover career, to make a profitable career as a working voiceover talent. Part of that is having the ability to do remote recording sessions or to be able to allow clients to listen in and give direction remotely. Having that capability makes you more marketable, and it's becoming more and more of an expected ability of a voiceover talent. And I'm talking specifically about using a phone patch. And it used to be back in the day, several years back, and I remember when I worked in radio, we used, phone patch was something we used on a daily basis. If we were doing a morning show, it was the ability to be able to talk to listeners, put them on the air. If we're doing interviews with, high-profile recording artists, celebrities, whatever the case would be, we would need the ability to be able to put them on the air, but also allow them to hear us as we would talk into the microphones and be able to hear each other while the listeners could listen at the same time. To do that required a piece of hardware, a piece of equipment that cost several $100s to be able to patch all the audio in and out appropriately. Well, I've got a solution for you, a solution that I use that I think you're going to love that is cheap and easy. As a matter of fact, it's better than cheap. It is absolutely free. The service that I use is Google Voice. Go to google.com/voice, and there you'll actually see a link to videos describing the service. But essentially what it does is it turns your computer into a free telephone and allows you to make free telephone calls. And as long as you have a Gmail email account, and by the way, you can set one up free if you don't have one, you have access to the service at absolutely no cost. So when a client says they want to do a phone patch session, I simply ask them the number that they want me to call and at what time, because I have my Google Voice account set up so that it will not receive incoming calls, because I don't want people to be able to call in and interrupt a recording session. So I have it set up to do outgoing phone calls only. And what it does, it's a plugin within your web browser that will bring up a keypad to allow you to dial out a phone number. I mean, that simply. And you simply, by talking into your microphone, the listener can hear you. And by listening in your headphones, you can hear them. So as far as they're concerned, they are patched directly into your studio by telephone, which they are. It's just using the technology of Google Voice. Now, the one caveat that I will share is you need to make sure that you have good internet service, solid internet service, because this is done all over using the internet, through the internet. So that's your only source of transmission of voice back and forth. But again, by using Google Voice, and there are plenty of YouTube videos, tutorials that will help you to get set up with it, but it's very simple to use. You will be able to market yourself as a voice talent with phone patch capabilities. You can easily patch in a client so that they can listen and give you feedback and direction on your session. So if you don't have phone patch capabilities, don't go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a piece of equipment. Simply use the free Google Voice service and you will be good to go. You may be aware that I have a monthly VoiceOver Fast Track class that I teach. Small group, it's done online, so regardless of where you're at, you can participate. But my next one is coming up, the August class begins this Thursday night. There are still a few seats open within that class. Most of my classes tend to fill up, and usually within a day or two of the time the class launches. So if you have interest and you want to be in that class, simply drop me an email for more information at voiceoverexpert@gmail.com. Would love to have you in the class. Hey, thanks again for subscribing to this channel, for checking out the video, and I look forward to talking to you very soon.